on today's edition of Dumb Shit That They Do and Say in the South.
Okay, someone on my timeline shared R.J. Ferris's post on being gay is the only sin people focus on. And I agree with it, so I love it. And then I go to the comments. Can you believe in the comments, the very first comment is this person who's literally trying to say that if you're gay, you're going to die of AIDS. And then they want sympathy because of how difficult it is for them to deal with somebody else's life choices. But we're not going to acknowledge any of the ignorance we said in our response. We're just going to say, I'm putting words in your mouth. No, ma'am. I'm literally using the words that you typed. And yes, yes, you did strike a nerve. We'll discuss in a minute. But thanks for praying for me. I'm not sure that you're praying to the same person I am, but I appreciate it regardless, just in case. Then we have another kind of individual who does want to quote the verses that they're speaking of, only they quote verses that have been disproven time and time again. These verses were mistranslated. It is literally talking about pedophilia when they're discussing not lying with man the way you lie with woman. It has been mistranslated. It means don't lie with a child the way that you lie with a woman. And that's very widely known that it is a mistranslation. It's not a secret. So why do we continue to quote this misinformation? It can only be because you agree with the misinformation. Here's another kind of individual pointing out Leviticus, like, we know, Leviticus, we know. I'm just very confused because the Old Testament is before Jesus came, right? That's before he came. And then he came and he died for our sins and he washed them all away, right? And so if all sin is created equal and we're supposed to love, not judge, why are we choosing to ignore that part? Why? You're not making any sense. You're not following your book. But you are going to try to say somebody else is wrong for their life choices. Well, they're not bothering you, they're not hurting you, but you want to call them out. So then am I not equally right in calling you out on your judgment? Is your judgment less of a sin? Or is it you can't get AIDS from judgment?